Welcome back with the Francisco de Almeida campaign. And next up is Ruins of Empires. Let's go.
It was 5 years ago that I went with Don Francisco to the Indies. His appointment to the viceroyship of India by the young King Manuel had shocked the Portuguese court. Don Francisco was the champion of King Juan, the deceased cousin of the recently crowned king, and the Almeidas had favored a rival claimant to the Portuguese throne. The king's intentions were the topic of many hushed whispers. We sailed for many months across the edge of the world, preyed upon by pirates, storms, and disease. But as our leaky ships rounded the southern cape of Africa, we saw the first glimmers of the riches of the Orient. 3 mighty citadels guarded the lucrative trade waters of the Swahili coast, where merchants traded ivory.
There were more than 3.
Spices and jewels from the innards of Africa to the fringes of faraway China. Weathered by the long voyage, Don Francisco sought trade and hospitality from the first of these citadels. But our stubborn ruler, a usurper who had slain the rightful sultan, arrogantly closed his gates to us. Finding an exiled African prince with ties to a rebel army, my captain cunningly hatched a plan to take the Swahili coast by fire and steel.
Alright. This is kind of a neat scenario. Alright, Muhammad ibn Rukn ad-Din must survive. Choose one of the following objectives. Bring Muhammad ibn Rukn ad-Din to the Swahili villages, or bring him to Kilwa for his execution. And then locate the gold mines of Mutapa. Again, pop limit of 200, probably won't get up there. Bring Muhammad to the flags at the center of the Swahili villages to raise his armies. Alternatively, you can send him to Kilwa to be executed and gain the support of the Kilwan ruler. The choice of siding with or betraying Muhammad ibn Rukn ad-Din will have significant impacts. It should be siding with, comma, or betraying. Yeah, and then it should have significant impact, singular. Seriously, just FE, hire me and I'll edit all of these campaigns. Siding with him will allow you to gather a rebel army on the mainland. Opposing him will make defeating Kilwa easier, but draw the anger of Zanzibar and the rebels. Portuguese castaways and lost ships can be found throughout the sea. Yes, very important. Gold is rare, but can be attained by sinking Zanzibar's trade cogs. You can attack Zanzibar at will by changing diplomacy. The Mutapa gold mines are somewhere in the west, past the thickest baobab trees. Bring lumberjacks to get them. Alright. Storms have separated Francisco de Almeida and his son Lorenzo from the rest of the armada. The damaged ships have reached Songo Songo, an island off the Swahili coast. Kilwa is the sultanate nearest Songo Songo, is ruled by Ibrahim, a minister who murdered the sultan and usurped the throne. He is opposed by an exile prince named Muhammad ibn Rukn ad-Din. The prince can be surrendered to the Kilwa as a bribe, or brought to the Swahili villages to raise an army loyal to Portugal. The Swahili villages are held by Bantu warriors. Destroying the Bantu camps will end their raid. Mombasa is an island stronghold north of Kilwa and is defended by a powerful navy. And Zanzibar lies on 2 islands off the coast. While her fleet is strong, Zanzibar's army is small and makes her vulnerable to invasion. Finally, the Africans tell tales of the gold-filled kingdom called Mutapa, just beyond where the baobab trees grow thickest. Alright.
The rebel prince promises us an army to conquer Kilwa, but he could also make an effective bribe to gain the city's trust.
It's so weird. Like they reveal the city to you and then to take it away. It's like, why reveal it in the first place? Alright, so we're in East Africa for the single time that you can, or you are in the African campaigns. And that's something that always kind of irked me a little bit with the African Kingdoms expansion, is that Portuguese, one of the 4 civs, is not African at all, and there isn't a Bantu civ, or similarly named. A civ that represents, you know, the Swahili coast, as well as like any other Bantu speakers. Because they very much had empires and stuff. Like, we're literally trying to bring them down right now. So it seems kind of weird that we wouldn't have a civ to represent them, because now we are using Mali, which is thousands of miles away, and Ethiopia, which is a little bit closer, but still super far away. I don't know, I like this, I like the campaign. But Portuguese, I don't know. I feel like they didn't necessarily need to be a civ in the game. At least at the expense of other civs, I think, which... Like, we already have Spanish as a civ for Iberia, whereas we don't have a civ to represent literally all of Eastern Africa. Anyway, before we do anything, my historical gripes aside, we are going to help out the Rebel Prince. Because... I don't know. I've done both, and I think that the helping out the Rebel Prince is more fun. Like, we could bring him to Kilwa, and he'll be killed, and then they'll give us a small plot of land, and then at some point we can change Kilwa's stance to enemy, and then Kilwa them. But if you side with Kilwa, then the rebels will, not like you very much. And Zanzibar also will declare you an enemy. Oh crap. We need to protect this bombard cannon. But yeah, there are a lot of show tells among all these soldiers. So that's going to kind of be something we have to take into consideration, because they do a crap ton of damage to our very fragile, flimsy little army that we need to get us a good long ways. We will get a TC and stuff eventually, but not for a little bit. Okay, here's the first Bantu chieftain. Wait, there are multiple Bantu chieftains here? It's kind of strange. Then we just bring Muhammad over here, who was definitely not Tariq ibn Ziyad, just renamed. So yeah, it's at this point that we have unambiguously thrown our support behind the Rebel Prince. Anyway, I think I got all of the possible Portuguese randos. Hello, Heater. Anyway, we have this dock. We don't really need to use it yet. Oh yeah, I also think you get this town center if you side with Kilwa. But it's pretty vulnerable, and there aren't really any resources over here. Anyway, the big thing here is making sure your bombard cannon stays alive. Because without it, it is really hard, borderline impossible, to take down the castle in Kilwa. Okie dokie. Unload, please. Ah! Yeah, those showtells do a lot of damage, man. Thankfully, we do get some units when we take down each little area. Alright, onward and upward. Ah! So long as we keep our heroes and the bombard cannon alive, and preferably the monk, we're okay. Because once we take down this place, we will gain access to some buildings. Oh yeah, let's bring Muhammad over here. We'll get some units. That archer looked very trapped. Let's save one of these transport ships. Save that one. And delete the rest because we don't need them. We don't have access to a blacksmith yet, but we do get one. I don't remember if it's in the next village or the one after. But we'll get more resources whenever we take down one of the enemy villages. The Bantu are pretty well upgraded, by the way. Even though they just have, like, feudal or castle age units, they have, like, full archer range upgrades, like bodkin, bracer, chemistry. Really weird. Ooh. Our ragtag little army. At least the showtells die quickly. And our army is very low HP, high damage. But the Gebettos and hand cannons and our heroes, even the Arabs, are just doing so much damage from the back line. Was there not a chieftain here? Oh yeah, there's also a lot of relics on this map. Once you take Kilwa, we'll get a city. Or rather, a small town. We will also get Kilwa, but we don't have that many villagers and stuff. Sure, let's get Thumbring. But yeah, there are definitely lots and lots of relics for us to gobble up. Gobble, gobble, gobble. It's what the turkey says. Anyway, last village over here, then we'll go for Kilwa itself. Those are some camel archers. There's another chief over here. Okay, we lost pretty much all of our meat shield. But that's okay, because we just have to kill this guy. Just have to kill this guy. Fight me, brah! And we got another transport ship, and some genitors. And some more resources. Oh, and a blacksmith. Told you I'd get one eventually. Anyway, we have some knights and crossbows back home. Well, relatively speaking, our home. Let's have them regroup with our army, though. That's a big old army coming from Kilwa. We should be able to take it down, no problem, though. Come on. Nope. Gotta go this way, Mr. Bombard Cannon. But yeah, they only have feudal age upgrades. Do they have any castle age units? Doesn't seem like it. I mean, they have infinite resources, more or less. Guess they have a Shotel warrior? They have several Shotel warriors. Yeah, Shotel warriors do a lot of damage. But it looks like we've cleaned up most of the army at this point. Oh, where are our caravels? Here they are. Now we just have to push up. It's actually hotkey our units for once. They do have fortified walls, which is a little bit annoying, but we can get her done. Also have some guard towers. Let's just bring our caravels around. Alrighty. Rip. I think this is kind of cool, though. It's more interesting than just, you know, getting control of a small settlement from Kilwa and then betraying them whenever you feel like it. And we get a big old rebel army. And what isn't fun about that? Anyway, we're just going to park our army right over here. What? Did that castle just double kill some Gebettos? Like, on accident? Even though they were out of range? Anyway, we're just putting them on stand ground. Technically, we're destroying our own buildings once this bombard cannon very, very slowly kills this castle. But I don't really care. But, I'm not sure if Kilwa still exists today, but a lot of these cities are very old, big trade centers on the Indian Ocean in East Africa. Mombasa is the big port city in Kenya today, still a very big, important city. And Zanzibar is the Zan in Tanzania. Used to be its own thing. Well, really, the Sultan of Oman hung out there. But they eventually joined Tanzania. That's the moral of the story. There are also other big cities like Mozambique, like country named after it, Mozambique.
The cowardly Emir flees half naked into the forest. His silk caftans alone will finance our war with Mombasa.
Hooray. So yeah, we're going to war with Mombasa. I'm not really sure why. Just seems pretty random. But we do have ourselves a nice, happy little base. So let's do it. Look at these relics, man. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Screw this. Seriously? The monk was stuck. Let's get a few fishing ships. I don't really feel like spending a ton of resources on a navy. Anywho, there are going to be some Bantu villages in the desert that will raid us and be mildly annoying, so let's deal with those. Oh yeah, and the gold mines of Mutapa are over here. You just have to chop through here. They even give you the lumber camp. There's just so much of wild animals in the jungle or whatever, and they have a lot of HP. Like, they're buffed up. They have, like, 65 plus HP or something. Like, those lions have 50 HP. Crocodiles have 65 HP. Oh no. We're going full Ghost in the Darkness. Which is a fantastic movie. Rip. Oh, why are you guys so far ahead? Ugh. I mean, we can't get to Imperial Age and all that stuff, but we don't get another bombard cannon or anything until such point. Oh! Kind of like the last scenario, they'll just spawn units occasionally. Let's just get a scout. See what's up. Anyway, there's relic on one of these islands. Here it is. Onward. There's another relic. Just slowly take down the Bantu, because Mombasa will attack us, but not that often. It shouldn't be too much of a threat. Thanks, Swahili villages. I guess we looted them. It's funny that we spent the last scenario taking down pirates in the name of good, When really, all the Portuguese Empire was were more or less pirates. Oh wait, these guys are probably still on the stand ground. Crap. Oh, come on, I killed my own knight. Oh, hey, our heroes. We left them behind. Hey, we got plenty of gold. Let's get some more stone over there. Oh yeah, let's wall ourselves in just a little bit, because we don't have any real means of defending ourselves. Is that fully walled? I guess it is. Again, Bantu, like, there's two players, same color, same name. God damn it. Freaking lions! Oh, see, this is them spawning units. Okay, I don't think Muhammad ibn Ruknadin needs to survive anymore, which is good for us. Oh, hey, another relic. Told you, this map has tons of them. Just Mombasa being annoying. Rip that Vel. Yeah, we're running kind of low on units. Running very low on units. Sorry, Mr. Bombard Cannon, you had a good run. Oh man, they killed all the villagers. So you can't take the naval-centered approach, or a land-centered approach. Mombasa's... Oh no! Mombasa's wonder is on an island. But it's an island that can be ranged by trebuchets. Come on, you can outstrip him, you can outstrip him. Oh. Rip. Damn, the thing's getting low. Okay, we can at least send our heroes and take out some of the animals over here. I'm gonna click up to Imp. Need a building. Oh, crap. Gonna have 4 relics in just a moment. Oh, we're still stuck. Never mind. Damn! Show tells, man. They does the damage. Rip. Well, let's get a small army of organ guns. Build them monastery right here. Whoops, I forgot to unlock the gate.
Estou pronto. Construir. Sim, farei no way.
But again, slow push, organ guns, plus towers and cannons and stuff. Full Portuguese style.
Sim, why? Farei no way. Sim,
Town center, take 2, electric boogaloo.
farei no way.
This is gonna be 5 relics. Damn.
Quais são?
It's like we're in a multiplayer game, man. Getting all 5 relics.
Sim. Ao seu farei no way.
Oh, where'd the Bantu go?
Farei no way.
Oh, come on.
Estou pronto. Ir-me-ei. Olá. Entendido. Sim. Quais são? Sim, entendido.
Oh, that's where they went. Whatever.
Ao seu dispor. Entendido. Farei no way. Quais são? Farei no way. Ordens. Farei no way.
Anyway, we'll actually bring these guys forward because they're going to build us our forward castles and bombard towers and stuff.
Entendido. Avançar. Correto.
Zanzibar profits from the peace we have brought to Africa. It would please
It's an interesting notion of peace you got there.
due from Zanzibar's merchants.
Yeah. Real holy Christian empire you got right here.
Quais são as vossas ordens?
Not that it's exactly hard to
Ao seu dispor. Sim. Atacar.
poke logical holes in the rhetoric of colonial empires of any kind, of any country.
Farei no way. Sim. Ao seu dispor. Farei no way. Avançar.
Arquebus.
Sim. Construir. Construir. Estou pronto.
Mombasa's all the way over here, by the way. Oh, we chopped through. Help him out.
Sim. Cortar madeira. Quais são as vossas ordens? Farei no way.
Yeah, here's the gold mines of
Farei no
Mutapa.
way. Sim. Entendido. Sim. Ao seu dispor.
Oh, look, it's a lion chasing a zebra. I never noticed that before. That's cool.
Sim. As armas.
That's less cool.
Ao seu dispor. Farei no way. Avançar. Quais são?
That's a lot less cool.
Sim. Entendido.
Ah.
Quais são as ordens? Farei sim.
I have so much wood in the bank.
Construir. Estou pronto. Construir.
Ooh, what I don't want is them taking down this nice little guy.
Por Deus. Ao seu dispor. Entendido.
Organ guns almost fully upgraded.
Quais farei no way? Ordens. Atacar. Ao seu dispor.
Take out these guys so our villagers can mine.
Sim. As armas. Olá. Sim.
Oh, Mombasa's landing us.
Quais são as vossas ordens? Quais as vossas ordens?
I don't know if they reach Imperial Age. I kind of hope they do,
Farei no way. Quais
because I think it would make the scenario more interesting and/or challenging.
Atacar.
Whoa! Those are some hero imams.
Sim, minerar. Quais são as vossas ordens? Farei atacar. Ao seu dispor. Avançar. Quais são as vossas ordens? Sim, entendido. Ao seu dispor. Quais são as vossas ordens?
Guess he's running away.
Ao seu dispor. Sim.
Okay.
Farei
You don't have all the stone in the world. I kind of want to get a forward castle, which is why I haven't, you know, built another one yet.
Farei entendido. Estou pronto. Ir-me-ei.
Can't be a little bit more creative.
Sim. Sim. Entendido. Ir-me-ei.
Estou pronto. Construir.
This isn't exactly efficient.
Ordens. Estou pronto. Farei-lo-ei. Olá. Ao seu dispor. Ir-me-ei. Quais são as vossas ordens? Farei-lo-ei. Sim.
Okie dokie.
Estou pronto. Construir.
Let's get a... Well, sure, that, but I meant to do this one. Hey, another relic.
Olá.
Olá. Cortar madeira.
Sim. Sim. Construir.
Sim. As armas. Quais são? Sim. Quais as vossas ordens? Entendido.
Oh yeah, we have Ethiopian allies. I don't remember if I
Ao seu dispor.
said that. So our outposts have uber line of sight.
Estou pronto. Ir-me-ei. Construir. Quais são as vossas ordens? Sim. As armas. Quais são as vossas ordens? Farei ao seu dispor. Entendido.
Let's get Bombard Tower.
Sim.
And we do this full Portuguese style.
Olá. Farei-lo-ei. Construir. Ao seu dispor. Quais são as vossas ordens?
Estou pronto. Para.
Quais as vossas ordens?
Frickin'
Sim,
micro.
ao seu dispor. Sim, sim. Farei-lo-ei. Quais são as vossas? Farei-lo-ei.
Olá. Construir.
Oh, there's a castle. Mombasa has two, if I recall.
Ao seu dispor. Farei-lo-ei.
And they do not have infinite unit spam. I believe they're the only enemy here that does not have infinite unit spam.
Quais são as vossas? As armas.
See their villagers right there?
Ao seu dispor. Atacar. Sim, farei-lo-ei. Quais são as vossas ordens? Ao seu dispor. Estou pronto. Quais são as vossas ordens? Ao seu dispor. Olá. Farei-lo-ei. Sim. Avançar. Ao seu dispor. Atacar. Sim.
This sort of push is so hard to stop in multiplayer. Like, I know I've died to it and I've killed people with it.
Construir.
Estou pronto. Minerar.
Quais são? Farei-lo-ei. Sim. Sim. Farei-lo-ei. Avançar. Ao seu
Poor
dispor.
guys don't stand a chance.
Quais são? Entendido. Sim, sim. Ao seu dispor. Farei-lo-ei. Quais são? Avançar. Ao seu dispor.
I guess we're attacking uphill or something? It doesn't seem like we're taking this down very quickly.
Sim.
I mean, we have siege engineers.
Quais são? Atacar. Sim, farei-lo-ei.
Timber... Tin is a director.
Construir.
Ao seu dispor. Entendido.
Onward.
Farei. Quais são? Farei-lo-ei. Ao seu dispor. Sim. Sim.
Only a few civs can do this even remotely as well as Portuguese. Chinese can, with Chukonu instead of organ guns. Italians can with genbos.
Estou pronto. Construir.
Britons can to some extent with their Uber archers and werewolf trebs and Britain keeps. Spanish again to some extent, but they don't really have a good slow pushing unit. Hey, don't be dumb. Well, we're not hitting imp this game. Yeah, I feel like Mombasa's kind of a pushover. Do need to take down these docks, though. And the Wonder's right over here. No! Yeah, I feel like Mombasa definitely should get Imperial Age. Like, how challenging can a scenario really be if the main enemy can't even get to the same age as you? Conversely, scenarios are really hard when you can't get to the same age as your enemy. So those are very few and far between, thankfully. I, for one, do not relish pushing into a huge amount of towers and fortified walls and castles and stuff with battering rams. Thanks, Arquebus. It's the only reason, like, any of these shots are hitting. Okay. I should just be able to range the one. Yeah, there's the Wonder. The Great Mosque of Djenne in Mombasa, on the other side of Africa. So, if the Great Mosque of Djenne is in modern-day Mali, which I'm pretty sure it is, you have Niger in between, Chad, Sudan, Ethiopia, and finally in Kenya. Like, that's how many countries there are in between where this is historically and where it's being portrayed as. I mean, obviously it's not supposed to be the Great Mosque of Djenne, but it's just supposed to be a wonder. But you guys get the point. And a little bit of a longer one, but I think it's pretty cool. Just wish Mombasa was a bit more challenging. But they do have a castle and some stuff over here, so you can go the full water route, and I have done it before. The water route's a bit better if you ally with Kilwa, because then you kind of have to take out Zanzibar anyway, because they become enemies with you. And here's their army. It's not that strong, but they do have all these fire towers everywhere. And they have a castle. And you have to push over here and take down the Wonder that way. Also, we missed a relic. Oh, sorry. No, that was a Gaia unit. That was the one champion I missed. Feels bad, man. But I think we actually got all the relics. Oh, wait, except for this one. So there's, what, 6 relics on the map, I think? Anyway.
Empires are built on the ruins of dead empires. The pile of burnt stone we left in Mombasa, once a palace, was the foundation of a new empire of Portugal. Our conquest of the Swahili coast sent waves across the Indian Ocean to the wealthy trading cities of Zanzibar, Mogadishu, Calicut, and others. We were met with either fearful gifts or the closed gates of those with the foolishness to challenge our cannons. Few would continue to make that mistake.
And Portugal would indeed go on to create what is sometimes called a trading post empire. They weren't big on like sending people over and settling them or really ruling any colonial subjects, or at least not many. And we're much more focused on, you know, pirating the Indian Ocean trade. Which meant that when the other Europeans came a-knockin', Portugal lost most of its colonies in the Indies, only able to, in the Indian Ocean, maintain to Mozambique, Goa, East Timor, and Macau, which wasn't really a huge haul. Anyway, that was Ruins of Empires. Next up will be Estado de India, and the last two will take place in India. So, hope you guys are ready for that, and see ya next time.